Hey, what's up YouTube? By the people here, I have a special Hurricane edition for you. I want to record upgrading an artifact. Hopefully we can get it to mythic level. Really the point is I want to show you the best way to upgrade those artifacts. Hopefully I'll still have power. We'll see. Have a Hurricane Matthew coming through. It's just kind of starting here, so we'll see how we do. Alright, time to free up some of those inventory slots. I've been saving items over the past few weeks in anticipation of this event. I do a few things this way. I have another video showing this with my control wizard for this weekend, but I'll go ahead and do it with my great weapon fighter now. As you can see, I have all of these enchantments. I highly suggest you hang on to those if you have the inventory space. And you can see I do. It'll be nice to have that opened up again, but they're best to hang on to for this refining period. Makes a big difference. If you can stomach it, that is. Alright, so I'll go into here. First thing you want to do is I have a little artifact here, an artifact of stability. I picked this up. I got this particular one for free. It was in a dungeon in Temple of Spider. Just happened to be running through it a few weeks back, and it popped up in a drop. So it helps to pay attention to those drops, even in a level 50 dungeon like that. Now, this is stability. What I want to do is look for another artifact of stability, which I have one. Here we go. I have the Sigil of the Controller. It's an artifact of stability. This is also an artifact of stability, and then that's his power here. Okay, what I would like to do is I'd like to get this up. It's at 110 right now. It would also be nice to get this one up. I could take it up to Mythic 2, but what I'm probably going to do is focus on this. See how I feel once I get there. Either one of those two. The main thing you want to make sure of is that you use the same artifact when you put one artifact into another artifact. To clarify that, I do not want to put this artifact into this one to refine it, because I will lose a ton of refinement points. They have to match up. You'll be very sorry if you don't pay attention to that and you do it any other way. I know that from experience. I did that, and boy was I aggravated. I blew like 4 million, little over 4 million refinement points. It was very aggravating. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, is what happened, and it was tragic. For me, very tragic. Awful. Okay, so let's clear up some inventory space. Go ahead and start moving this stuff over here, just to make me feel good. Now I'm upgrading this artifact instead of the other artifact because I want to take it up. I want to boost it all the way up to close to level 99. I could go over that, but I really don't need to. We'll get close enough. Unless I do the helm. If I decide to do the helm, then I could take it up over that 99 mark. I don't really recommend that because you have to buy the refining pieces in order to do that, to get it over that 99 mark. So I recommend you keep it, take it right up to level 99 and leave it there. Okay. This is ready for an upgrade, and I need a couple things. It looks like I need a Mark of Stability, Greater Mark of Stability, and a Greater Mark of Potency. So I'm going to go in the auction house and grab those real quick. If you don't know how to do that, just click on that little hammer up at the top where it says auction, and you can buy those items there. Okay, I went to the auction house, I bought the items I needed, and you can see these are all lit up now, so I can go ahead and use those. But before I hit refine, I want to make sure I use something called a preservation ward. Reason being is what happens if I go ahead and hit refine now. If I see I have a 50% chance to upgrade that. If I fail, then I lose these marks. And this Greater Mark of Stability was about 23,000 Astral Diamonds. This was about 12,000, so I would lose those, and I'd have to go buy them again. It costs right now about 6,000-7,000 Astral Diamonds for one of these. I just happen to have a couple already, but so it's a much better idea to take the hit on this than it is just to do that without that, because it could cost you a lot more. Now let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade this. Try it out. Nope, it failed. Okay, well, let's try it again. Alright, 50%, pretty good. Now we can keep on refining. Moving right along. Alright, that's the way I like it. Move some of these. Now, in preparation for this event, one thing I have been doing is I've been buying other stacks of enchantments over the last several weeks. I just buy them a little bit here, a little bit there, and I use each of my different characters to do that, and that ends up leaving me in pretty good shape when I come up to the refinement period. It also helps with my little in-game budget so that I'm not coming up scrambling at the last minute. It gets very tempting to buy different things as you're playing the game, as you probably know by now, and if I buy just a little bit here, a little bit there, then it pays off for me, because now I get to today and I don't have to scramble around trying to buy stacks, especially if they go up to a point where they're more expensive. I kind of wait for them to drop, and then I'll buy a few stacks with each of my characters, and that's just a little process, little game I have. It works for me. Nothing magical about it. A little dollar cost averaging for you, if you know what that is. Alright, get on over there, rank 6. Get some good refinement points for those. Okay, that's looking better. See some holes in my inventory, I like that. It's about time. Alright, now what I'm about to do is I'll go to the mailbox here, and I'll go ahead and grab some stacks of the enchantments I was just telling you about. And we'll continue on with this. If you don't have VIP, I highly recommend it. Right now I'm just going to go into there, use my benefits, some in the mailbox. That way I don't have to run to be by a mailbox. I can sort of just do this anywhere. Go ahead and summon my mailbox. And voila! Look at that. I mean, I'm by the mailbox, so I guess, duh, yeah, I could have gone right to the real mailbox. I wasn't paying attention to where I was, really. I was thinking more about what I was doing, explain this to you in a cohesive fashion. Gee, I feel silly. So you can see I have these. I've won these in previous auctions, so it's really cool. I don't have to go and buy a whole bunch of this stuff right now because it's already here. I already did it. And I have a pile of these. It's beautiful. And what's really cool about buying ahead is I can just wait for the price to drop. I mean, they go up and down, and when I get to a price I'm comfortable with, and I can go, sometimes I'll just buy one. Sometimes I don't buy any when I go to look. It just depends on where the price is. Sometimes somebody will put a whole bunch up for a good price, and I'll go in and buy a whole slew at a time. Alright, this is looking pretty good. That should be enough to take us up to where we want to be. Let's see, what else do we have? Guess since I'm in here, I might as well see if I have any more. Nope, okay, that's it for this character. Sweet. So, get on back down here and start refining once again. Now I do want to keep an eye on that. That's right. That was only, let's see, 110. Yeah, I might be able to take that up to 99 and still get that without going over. It'll be close. I definitely don't want to go over because it's just a waste of refining points at this point. I've been dying to get this one done. I just thought I would save it for you guys. If you haven't done this, you could get a chance to check it out. So I did have some questions about it myself before I did it. The first time I was a little uncomfortable with wasting a whole artifact, especially because I could get, right now I could probably get a couple 100,000 for selling this thing if I weren't refining it. And if you don't have time to play day in and day out, do all those dungeon runs and everything to get Astral Diamonds, it can give you some pause, that's for sure. Heck, it gives me pause too, and I do play a lot, so just because you hate to go through all that effort and then see it go to waste, a couple 100,000 Astral Diamonds can take a while. And I, probably like you, just like to play the game to get my Astral Diamonds. I don't actually go out and pay money to do it. And if you do, that's great. Support the publishers over at ARC. Make them happy. They can keep putting out good content. There's no problem with that. Alright, nice successes. Alright, I can throw a couple more things in here. I have a stack of these. Let's see, what else do we have? Throw that in there. Oh, I missed a whole stack. How about that? I have more that I can get through the mail system from my other alternate characters. I'll just pull those out and email them to myself here through the in-game system. It's easy enough to do if you've never done that. Alright, that's pretty close since I'm already at level 110. Oh, jeez. You know, I could throw one more stack in there. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll go grab it. Okay, I changed my mind. I think I'm going to go ahead and refine this artifact into this, and this is pretty sweet. So you saw how many I put into there. I know I had it refined up a little bit, but it wasn't very far along. It's asking for permission. Like I said, you want to make sure it is going into the same artifact, though, because this is a... in fact, we'll double check that again just so you can see it. You want to make sure it's going into the artifact of stability. I'll close that out. There. Match it up. Artifact of stability. Very good. Artifact of stability. Very good. We have a match. That's a good thing. You don't want to screw that up. Trust me. Alright, here we go. Let's put that puppy in there. Now look at this. It's warning me that it will be destroyed. And I'm going to get over 5,344,000 refining points on this, which is incredible. It's 4 times the regular amount. Okay, here we go. Alright, that took us all the way out. Now I need to get some reagents to be able to continue this, but now you see how the process works. Very cool stuff. That saved, just by using a little bit of patience, I was able to save an awful lot of Astral Diamonds in the refining process to get that up to the point where we're ready to go to the mythic level. Now, one other thing I might do, take a look at this other artifact. I might go ahead and move that up too. I've got a couple I can take up to legendary. Let's see, this is rank 74. That one's pretty close. That's only 62. So I could take those to legendary, or maybe what I could do is use... Nah, that's an artifact of union. That won't work. Let me see if I had another artifact of stability. What I could do is go and buy an artifact of stability and bring that helm up. So we'll take a look at that. If you don't know where to find these, you just go into equipment and go to artifacts and hit search, and I could go on here and look for, like, this is a union artifact. Don't want that. I would need to find another power or stability artifact. See, that's pretty good. I could sell that Rod of Imperial Restraint. I could get about 180,000 Astral Diamonds for it right now. In fact, I might do that because, well, I got it for free. It was another one I got on a drop, so that's a lot of Astral Diamonds. Might be a good time for that. Let's see, what's this Portal Stone? Artifact of Union. Evidently their power and stability are popular. Oh, there's another catalog right there. Boy, that kills me. 225,000 Astral Diamonds right now, and I got mine for free. So, I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit. Have to consider that here over this weekend. I might even do it tonight. Yeah, we'll see. I could sell my other artifact of Union, and that would give me enough to be able to buy that artifact, and then I continue leveling that up. Okay, while I was demonstrating this, I was looking at what I might want to do here, and I decided I'm going to hold off on taking this up to Mythic. I mean, we're right there. Basically, what I would do at this point is buy these regents. I would buy the Greater Marks of Stability and the Greater Marks of Potency. But assuming you're playing this too, one thing that is good is I use the refinement period to bring this all the way up here. So I can let that sit because I really only have to buy these, and then my ward, of course, to prevent loss of the regents if I have a failure, and I would just keep hitting that until I got the Signal of the Controller here done. Right now, though, I think it would probably be in my best interest to go ahead and upgrade a couple of my other artifacts because I'll get more of a bang for my buck on these. This, I'll get more of a benefit to my critical.
Our triumph is certain.
If you look here, I'm at 366 critical strike, 288 armor penetration. Here I would get 500 armor penetration and 500 critical strike, plus the combat advantage bonus. So this is a little bit of a better move for me right now than taking this up to Mythic, and that's what I would advise you to do. So I decided I should probably just do it to set the example. I could also take this up too, but I'll go with the Lantern of Revelation. I do like that. I like to use it in the boss battles because it does help give you more damage for 6 seconds. It increases the damage they take, so it's pretty cool. You can use it, and the whole group can benefit by using that. So I use that one a lot with my different characters. So that's what I'll do. So I'm going to continue to raise this up. Okay, what I decided to do, turned out one of my alternate characters had this, which is also an artifact of stability. It's a black ice beholder. I actually got this in a drop too in Kessel's Retreat. And so I could put this one into the Black Ice Beholder, or I could go the other way around. So we'll just go ahead and start upgrading this guy quickly. Both stability artifacts again, so that's a cool thing. Yes. Okay, now I'm unable to sell it on the auction house, but that's fine, because I just don't care. And you see all these enchantments. I had these. They were previously bought. I rounded those up for my other characters and just emailed them to myself. Pretty cool, huh? Comes in very handy. Like I said, now I'm not scrambling around trying to buy all these things because I already had them. Yay. Alright, nice critical success. Looks like I need a mark of stability here. So I'll go grab that here and we'll keep going. Okay, I grabbed my lesser mark. Go ahead and throw a ward in here. And refine. 90% chance. Failure. You're kidding me, right? Yes, we'll do it again. Okay, sweet. And I could go either way. Like I said, I could take either one of these artifacts. Let's see, here I'm getting some armor penetration, combat advantage bonuses. This really isn't too bad. It's kind of a crapshoot here, whether to go with this one or this particular one. Because if you look here, I get better defense, better lifesteal, and incoming healing bonus. Another one of these are great. This is kind of nice when you get into fighting demons. It's a nice little artifact to toss up there to do more damage to the demons. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's definitely a crapshoot here. Okay, ready to go again. I decided I'll keep the helm, mainly because I had to earn that. Beautiful. Look at that. Alright, I can take this up a little further now. And I'll use this for my refining item. These I can get fairly cheaply, even though I got it for free. I can always go back and buy it. The helm, I believe, is character bound, so I can't go get that. It's just a little more special. Alright, we'll just take that up a couple more here. Get it close to 99. I don't want to go over that. Could probably throw one more in there. Two more in there. There's one and two. If I got a critical, it would throw it up further. Alright, that's cutting it close. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's see if I have any loose ones laying around in here that I could throw in there. No, I don't. I'll split a little bit of a stack. I mean, these points won't go to waste. You hit your controls key and slide that over. I can split the stack, so I can just add a few more in there instead of throwing the whole thing on it. We'll throw another, say, 25 in there. So I could have gone higher than that. That way I don't have to waste anything. I might be able to use the whole thing. Okay, good enough. Close enough. Go ahead and open this back up. And again, you want to make sure you're doing like for like. So this is an artifact of stability, and this is also an artifact of stability. So go ahead and refine that. Throw that in there. And wish me luck. Let's get a good one. Alright, that is beautiful. And the thing continues. Now these points are still in here, so I can add these additional reagents and keep upgrading just like I did, and it will carry you forward. In fact, let's see if I have enough, if I can find these. Yeah, I should be able to find these for a reasonable price. See if my luck continues. Alright, success. I'm on a roll here. Alright, and I'm ready to go up to the next level. I just need a couple more regions for that, and we can take that on up. But you see how many extra points I got once again for doing that, so it's totally worth it. Make sure you buy those artifacts ahead of time, the way they don't get crazy expensive. I know the Beholder I saw recently for like in the 120 to 140 1,000 Astral Diamond range. They're much more than that right now, so hopefully that's a help to you. Okay, guys, got what I needed. I'll try this real quick. The wind's starting to pick up, so I'm probably going to lose some power here for too long with the hurricane coming through. Let's see, I'll go ahead and grab my reagents here. Let's see. I had one of my alternate characters go in and buy those for me. Alright, do this. Try this a couple times. I want to get this put out and uploaded for you guys, so I think I'm going to stop regardless of whether this goes through. I really hope we have some success, but we've been pretty lucky so far with this. I just really want to get it out. I might be without power for a couple days, so who knows. Wish me luck, though. Hopefully everything's okay. For any of you along the hurricane corridor there, I hope you're all fine too. This storm looks like it's going to be pretty nasty, so I'm running out of time here myself. Oh, come on. One last upgrade. I can't complain. You guys have seen I've been pretty lucky tonight, so. Okay, a couple more. 4 more tries. Then I'm done regardless. I think you can understand, though. I usually like to keep going with these things till they go through, but I really have to run. Things are becoming a little unsafe out there, and I've got to take care of some things. Alright, last try. Keep our fingers crossed. No. Oh, it went! Yeah, sweet. How about that? Oh, that was cool. Glad you got a chance to see that. So, like I said, this was the better choice for me. And look at that, 1,000 defense, 1,000 lifesteal. Right now we're at 632 defense and 632 lifesteal, and that took that all the way up to level 112. So we went all the way down from, what was it, down below level 14 all the way up to 112 by using that extra artifact to refine it. So we're well on our way to Mythic there, baby. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it. Like I said, wish me and my family luck. It's going to get pretty rough out there. Hope you have a good weekend. Hopefully I get to play a little bit more, but I don't know. We'll just have to see what the wind does. See how long I have power. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And have a good night, guys.